We're also hearing some information from Peshawar, a key border town in Pakistan, close to Afghanistan, that there are now about 100 people out in the streets. It's the first report we've heard of any kind of demonstration. It does not appear to be serious because we're also hearing that those demonstrators are outnumbered by the police. The Pakistani military have been on alert. The police have been on alert all day in anticipation that there might be some sort of violent reaction. And Peshawar is perhaps the biggest flashpoint. It's just across the border from Afghanistan. It is a town of some 2 million people. It has always been a transit center for recruits to bin Laden's cause going through Peshawar into the training camps in Afghanistan, particularly during the 80s, during the war against the Soviets, and there's still some evidence that that continues even these days. So it's a key flashpoint, the beginnings of perhaps some protest. The Pakistani government is going to be out in force trying to quell this.
But the only way to deal with these terrorist threats is to go at them where they exist.
You talk peace and disarmament to the world, and here you are wiping out a race of people.
You cannot defend at every place, at every time.
We are wiping out no one. I think you are too intelligent to believe such absurd propaganda.
Every day your war machines lose ground to a bunch of poorly armed, poorly equipped freedom fighters.
The fact is, in this battle against terrorism, there is no silver bullet.
The fact is that you underestimated your competition. If you'd studied your history, you'd know that these people have never given up to anyone. They'd rather die than be slaves to an invader. You can't defeat a people like that.
This is Afghanistan. Alexander the Great tried to conquer this country. Then Genghis Khan, then the British. But Afghan people fight hard. They never be defeated. Ancient enemy, make prayer about these people. You wish to hear?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. It says, may God deliver us from the venom of the cobra, teeth of the tiger, and the vengeance of the Afghan. You understand what this means?
That you guys don't take any shit?
Yes. Something like this.
Osama bin Laden speaking. We ask God to forgive us our sins.
Please don't go.
And to give us the strength to endure. And I declare God, Allah to be the only God, and Muhammad to be his prophet.
To any who might find this appeal, any of the disenchanted, disenfranchised around the world who might find this appeal attractive. So it is a holy war against the United States, and it has to also exacerbate the tensions, the stresses that the President, Secretary Powell, Vice President Cheney, and others have been trying so hard to modify. They have made, in all of their statements today, Secretary Powell, in all of his calls to foreign leaders today, the statement that this is not a war against Arab nations, it's not a war against Islam, and they've been trying to keep this Arab coalition together. This could make it more difficult, and, as you point out.
All right, thank you very much, NBC's Andrea Mitchell tonight. We have just heard the first statement from Osama bin Laden in some time. We believe that it was tape-recorded before the first wave of military action, but in anticipation of that, saying at the very end that to all the people in the United States, you can expect no peace as long as there are Israelis in the Palestinian territories.
We are issuing this call to the people of Muslim faith, to the followers of our great prophet Muhammad. I tell them, you have to get your horses and start the fight.
What is that? It's the rebels. Come on!